Good day everybody, welcome once again. On this video I'm going to show you how you can easily pull out data from the API endpoint on Pyscript. Pyscript is the web interface being developed by Anaconda. It's just like Streamlight. It helps you to actually run Python on the web and then do so many other things, and it's a very good project that they have been working on. And before now, we are always wanting to actually be able to make a HTTPS, maybe a request to pull up an API data and then maybe work on it on the front end of the HTML file. So it has been a kind of what we have been using HTTPS request library on the Python to do. But now they have what they call fetch. Using fetch, you can now be able to fetch all those API data and then work with it on the web. So now, okay, let me just copy and paste the data that I have. Okay, this is the small script that I have here. The first thing that we have here is the importation. So we are saying from Pyscript, I want you to import display, which is going to be enable us to actually display our data. And then this is now the fetch function that they have included that you can now use and now fetch the function and fetch the API data endpoint that you are looking for. And then this is our response. We are now awaiting and then fetching the data, and then we're now awaiting the data and then getting it in JSON format and then printing it out. So, and if you run this now, you're going to get an error. It's going to tell you that you cannot run await outside a function. Await is a sync method, so they will tell you that you can't run the await outside a sync method. Like I rightly said, you're going to get an error. So when you now come over to the index and then go over to the script tag and then do async and include this async, I don't know what to call it, just include this async here, and then you now save the file and then go back. If you go back and let's run it again, you're not going to see that we are going to be able to actually get the data that we are seeking. As you can see, we are able to make the API request and then get the data from the API endpoint. So if you don't want to print this on the on this terminal format, and you can now use display. So you can now use display, save and run, and then you're now going to print it out on this white surface. That's where it's going to print out the data that we have actually requested for, and this is the data. As you can see now, we are actually being able to make HTTP requests. As you can now see, we are able to make a HTTPS request and be able to pull the data from the API endpoint that we are hitting. And then don't forget to always include this async here in order for it not to run into an error. And then you know how you can now link up the data that you are getting and then building a web interface with the data. This is all I have for you, and this is coming on their 24 3.2 update. So make sure that you're running on. For you to use the fetch function, I guess you have to be on the latest version. So this is 3.2, and if you're running anything later than this, I don't think the fetch function is going to work perfectly. So this is a very good update, and this is all I have for you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with me. Click the subscribe button, like and share, and God will continue to bless you. Thank you once again.